So you want to get your wig cap so you don't get a whole bunch of fucking Prozaid into your hair. And kind of make sure that you have a spot that's clear of hair on the side here. If you have a lot of sideburns like me, usually I cover this with glue. Just to make sure that we don't have any, like, glue, Prozaid getting stuck into the hairs. Because that's the worst. And you want to get yourself a little alcohol wipe. I like these because they're convenient. And you wipe all the oil off of your skin. I like to do it just right above the brow right there. And then let that dry. Here I have, so you're going to need 3 pieces of boating tape, right? 2 pieces like this. And little ones cut with the rounded end. And on there you can see the Prozaid is already drying. So I had already put the Prozaid on there a minute ago because it does take a while. So if you want to prepare this before you start your face, that's usually a good thing to do. And then you want 1 piece that's long like this that goes all the way around your head, basically. That has enough room to go all the way around your head. And this is going to be your, like, tether of what snatches everything. So, now you want to get, I'm really just running through this real fast because I'm just practicing. You want to get your glue and put some in this area. All where you want to do it. You know, people like to do them here too. Or I've even seen some people do them here on the cheek. And that does like this little type of lift. I guess it lifts this line right here. But what you get right here is this nice like eyebrow lift and the kind of fox eye effect, which I love. So that's what we're doing today. And then put your Prozaid pretty thin. You know, you don't want to have a huge white bubble under there. And the stuff sometimes takes a long time to dry if you put too thick of a layer. How's everybody doing? Feel free to ask makeup questions in the comments. Obviously, I'm just kind of like rolling through this. I'm like very socially awkward on here, so I'm like just having something to do while I'm doing it helps. Helps me just to feel like I'm not sitting here not doing anything. Hi, Lady Shug. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the compliment about my eyeballs. I mean, they're a little tired right now. A little tired. It's a good, I'm doing well. I'm here on set working on makeup for We're Here, the show on HBO. So I'm one of the key makeup artists for this wonderful, fabulous drag television show. If you guys want to check out, well, I guess you can't check it out yet. But if you want to, I'm Lady Shug, who's in the chat, actually was on, I think, season 1 of We're Here. She's iconic. Y'all should give her a follow. Just realizing that this Prozaid is a little bit too thick on the tapes themselves because it's just taking forever to dry. So I'm just smearing it out a little flatter. I wish y'all could see. I'm just like smearing it so it gets flatter. It doesn't matter if you get it on your fingers. And so this one right here, as you can see, I applied. Season 1 and 2 are streaming. Yes, check those out. I keep saying Jesus Christ. Oh, well, I'm not actually getting into makeup. I guess I'm practicing this new facelift technique and wanting to see whether or not it actually works. Because those facelift tape... Oh, bitch. The facelift tape kits can be kind of pricey. And, you know, makeup is already so expensive. Like, we don't need an extra thing that we have to worry about every single time. Don't forget to take the oil off your skin, though. That's a super important step. Okay, it's almost dry. You'll see those little tiny bits that are still white. If you put this on right now, what's going to happen is when you sweat, the sweat is going to fill into these little pockets and it's going to creep its way out from the inside out. So if you let it dry completely, the sweat, usually with Pros-Aide, the sweat will find its way to other pores and it won't sweat as much right in that spot because it's so clogged up. I don't know if that's a scientific fact, but it feels that way. Oh yeah, witch hazel works great too. I find that as long as it doesn't leave a residue, you know, you need to make sure if you do use witch hazel to make sure that's pure and not one of those with like moisturizer or whatever put in there with it. All right, it looks like we are dry, almost kind of like your vagina. Well, this technique, I will tell you, also, this technique works way better than the actual face tapes because you have more surface area. And like I said, this tape is like industrial strength. So it's really, it's gonna hold. Like you would have to sweat a ridiculous amount for it not to. I'm gonna go ahead and stick this on. And if it's not dry, then fuck it. Like right above the brow, right there. And you may be thinking, oh, there's no way, like, my lace is going to cover that. Doesn't have to. It does not have to. You can cover them with Pros-Aide and then foundation. And look, it's already pretty much invisible. Like, see how much more invisible this is because the tape is matte than those other facelift tapes? You can't even really see it. Like, if you block this off, you already can't really see it. Maybe from that angle right there you can, a little bit. Let's put this other one. Since everybody's talking about it, what is y'all's favorite song from the Beyonce album? I really like Pure Honey. It's, I think, my favorite one. And here we are. So now you paint your face, right? You do your whole makeup. You don't even worry about these little tabs. So this is, for those of you who are just tuning in, this is like a vinyl stage tape, it's called. And when you put the two ends together like this, see you have this band of just the tape. You don't even need those crazy grafts or whatever they try to sell you. And you pull, and then you may need a scissor for this, because right, you now you see we have a little too long of a piece. Or you also can, you don't need a scissor, you can also tuck here, pull, and tape. So now I completely would not have to cover my eyebrows. Because she snatched. I mean. So yeah, then what you do here, if you do see this edge, you can always blend it with a Pros-Aide cream. But like, yeah, this fucking whole roll of tape is like, I don't know, $10. Plus you can also use it to tuck with. You can use it for anything basically that you use duct tape for. And you can also use it for this. Like if you were to do the double, you can do the cheeks as well. Or you can cross with the neck. The neck is always a very popular one too. But I was testing this technique because of somebody. There's a person that I'm going to be doing some makeup for who's of a certain age, and I just wanted to make sure that they felt as snatched and as, you know, fierce looking as possible. So this is a really great technique. And you can, I mean, as you can see, I can still blink comfortably. I can give expression without it popping, without it moving. And that is because these face tapes are flexible. The tape is slightly flexible. Let me show you guys. Well, let me use a scrap piece so I'm not wasting any. Here's the scrap piece of the tape, and as you can see... No, I guess you can't see. Never mind! I'm gonna have to be wasteful. You can see y'all can see a little bit of the stretch. There we go. It like stretches. And then it kind of goes back because it's vinyl. Which, I don't know. For some reason, that's just been really... this has been the best technique that I've used. And it's the most affordable and the most sustainable, and it holds the best. Do you guys want to see me take it off? That's the question. That is the question. Whoa, that's a difference. The easiest thing to do is literally to use a scissor to trim it. That's way easier than what I'm doing. I'm doing the absolute most. Okay. So now, if we want to take this off, you first release, right? So your face comes down. You take this band off. Otherwise, you just have this crazy long band. And then easy peasy. It comes off. Because the trick is the direction in which you're pulling. As long as you're pulling in this direction, it's not going to come off. And if you pull upward or forward like this, it comes right off. And the great thing is it usually will take the Pros-Aid off of your skin with it because it's got that great stickiness on there already. So, yeah, really easy, right? If you guys want to try this trick, just tag me if you want, just so I can see what you guys did. And if you're lucky, you'll even have a few less hairs afterwards. But yeah, let me know on my posts and like comment on my posts if you guys want to see me go live more often or like what you guys would want to see me do. Because I want to get back into communicating with y'all. Oh, look how long my hair is in the back. This is my little Evie Oddly hair reveal. Is it giving? Yeah, my hair is mad long in the back. But anyways, that was that. And thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Majesty. I appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Mwah.